Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. In the past, we have death and rebirth in reverse. Something isn't ending, something isn't transforming. Feels like what is that? Over and over the same thing, because there's no transformation, there's no change. It's like Groundhog's Day. There's no transformation, so you're repeating something, staying stuck in a way of being that lacks transformation. Feels very stuck. Yeah. Feels like you're abandoning yourself to be in this environment. You're not moving to calmer grounds. Feels like to be in this space, you're abandoning yourself. Feels like you don't want to leave this space because you have to abandon your environment. It feels like you're someplace where you're no longer a vibrational fit. It feels like you keep trying to stay in this space, in this place where there's no transformation. It feels like you're nervous, walking on eggshells, because on some level you recognize that you don't belong here. It feels like this is about a relationship. You might be staying in this environment because of a child or children, feeling like, staying together for the kid or kids. Feels like you thought maybe at some point that this was your happily ever after. But I think you're recognizing this isn't for you. This is no longer for you. If it ever was the right environment for you, there's no change. You're not happy. You're walking on eggshells. Feels like your partner or who you're with is very deceptive. Oh. For some of you, it could be around a third party. Three of Swords in reverse. Heartbreaking. It feels like the point that I'm tuning into, there's a level of cruelty in the communication from this person. Lying, heartbreaking. I think you're starting to perceive there's a third party, or and you perceive on some level that this person that you're connected to, in a relationship with, is lying, cheating, stealing. They're not who you thought you were in a relationship with. This isn't the solid person that you thought you were. It feels like, oh, you're not who I thought you were at all, which feels shocking. And there's a recognition. It feels like this person does not like to be judged. They're very much in their fragile ego. There's no change here. This person is dedicated to repetition, staying immature. They might be emotionally immature. There's no moves to be made with this person in this energy. There's no transformation. There's no way to heal this. There's no way to revive this. I think that there's just, this isn't your person. This isn't for you. Feels like it's getting, your environment in this relationship is getting more and more uncomfortable. So you'll make a different choice. So you'll leave. Yeah, there's just, it feels like you want change so desperately, and you also want the change to happen with this relationship. You want what you want, and you're also attached to this person, this relationship, and it feels like you got to let one of those things go. If you want the happiness that you say you want, that there's a need to let go of this person, of this relationship. Feels like you want your happiness to be here with this. You're trying to make this person be, in this relationship, be what is your happiness. And there's a recognition here, like realizing that you can't move forward with this person, with this relationship, and find your happiness. Feels very difficult to let go of. All right. In the current energy, present time, we have Ace of Cups. Self-love, learning how to love yourself, making decisions that are loving to yourself. Feels like in the past that you needed your love, your care to come from someone else for you to be able to receive it. Feels like you needed, I'm saying this is very important. You needed your partner to love you, to care about you, you needed them to flow those energies towards you. And by needing those things to come from from that person, you gave your power away and chased them. Turn around, love me, give me the love, give me. And so you kept giving your power away to this person because you wanted this person to be the fountain of your love, that everything would come from this person to you. Now in this current energy, it doesn't feel like you are needing someone else to flow that energy towards you. You are giving yourself that love. You are acting in ways that are loving to you. You are appreciating yourself. You're no longer needing someone else to validate you. You're giving yourself exactly what it is you need. Taking out the middleman. Because if you need someone else to validate you, validate how loving you are, you're giving your power away. So now you've taken your power back. You're loving yourself in a very profound way. Not in, I took a bath. And baths can be very loving. But it feels like more, am I making this decision to please others, or is this for me? Am I saying yes to this and then resenting the people because that's not the answer I would have preferred? Am I caring about how others perceive me more than how I perceive myself? Can I say no? Sometimes saying no to others is an act of self-love. feels like you care about how you feel about yourself at the end of the day. Do you like yourself? It feels like you're less concerned with how others are perceiving you, and you're focusing on how you feel about yourself, and that's the most important person that you want to please. Not in a self-serving, egotistical way, but in a loving, caring way. All right, anything else? Wow, this self-love that you have is very powerful. It's a skill that you have, that you've learned how to process emotions, how to care for yourself, how to put yourself first, how to find your balance. Feels like in the past you were in a way of being, a state of being that was chronically out of balance. You were aligning with someone else and not aligning with yourself. It looks like you've taken the time to find your balance, find who you are. You've alchemized, reworked things. It's taken a lot of patience to get to where you are. And then I'm picking up on, feels like the past person, they're not having good luck. They're very publicly a lack of luck. And you're no longer drinking the Kool-Aid. You're not making moves towards this person from your past. I think because of self-love, because of that Ace of Cups, realizing that to be in a relationship with this person is not loving to anyone, really. Why is this person, why do we need to know about this? Five of Cups reverse. A lack of remorse, a lack of guilt. Yeah, I get the feeling that this person from your past is not liking you taking your power back, you finding your balance. You've reworked things. You're not making moves towards them. You're no longer drinking the Kool-Aid. It feels like an emotional detachment. You're no longer investing in them. Feels like a lot of you, if I'm tuning in, there's no investment in this past person's energy. Feels like you're investing in yourself. All that nurture and care that you always gave to others feels like you're finally turning that love and care towards yourself. What do I want? What do I want for my week? What would I enjoy for this weekend? You're putting yourself first in a profound way, investing in yourself, standing your ground, creating healthy boundaries. And it feels like this past person is just trying to get your attention, trying to get the attention back on them. They feel kind of like a child. How do I make a mess to get your attention, to get you to let your guard down, to stop investing in yourself and reinvest in this toxic person? It feels like on some level they recognize that when you pulled your energy away, when you stopped investing in them, It feels like when you pulled your energy away and when you stopped investing in them, they perceived at that time that you weren't worth anything. You had no value. But it seems now, in this current energy, now that you've pulled your energy back, now that you are no longer investing in them, you're investing in yourself, you're loving yourself, you're rebalancing, reworking things, creating healthy boundaries, going after what you desire, that now you're looking pretty good. Now they want to come in and they want some of that good energy. They want to trade places. It feels like this person believes they should be having the luck that you're having. What's interesting is it feels like this person from your past perceives that why you're in the place that you're in a loving place, very balanced, standing your ground, following your desires, taking action. It feels like they believe that someone else is investing in you. Someone is doing this for you. They don't perceive that you have taken your own energy and are creating this. Feels like they just want to come in and mess things up for you. Yeah, and it doesn't look like you're allowing them into your space. I think you recognize that on some level. You've iced them out. You might have gone no contact with them. Feels like, in any case, turning your emotions down when dealing with this person, not giving them your love, not giving them your hate, not giving them any emotions. It feels like Queen of Swords in reverse is the best way to deal with this energy. If you have to communicate with them because of children or for any reason that you have to still communicate, it feels like just the facts. Don't allow them to get to you. Gray rock is the advice. All right. In what's hidden, we have the Five of Cups. Grief, sadness, loss. Someone very focused on loss. Five of Cups came up in the current energy in reversed. And it feels like this person is unapologetic, not feeling the loss, not caring. Oh, that's not true. So what's hidden is this person is feeling the loss of you. This person, it feels like, is starting to recognize who had the energy, who had the real power. And they're feeling very sad. I think this person is realizing that you were their best friend. They were not your best friend, but you were their best friend. And what they did to ruin they messed with and sabotage the only person that really truly cared for them. Feels like you really cared for this person. Loved them, healed them. Very uplifting energy. Wanted the best for them. They sabotage themselves. They don't have a friend. Not like the friendship like you were for them. I think in the past they thought that they were everything and you were nothing. And now they're realizing that they don't have anything without you. They don't have someone to care for them. They messed up. They made bad moves. And they can't get you back because now you realize that they were not your friend. They were not. You were their best friend, but they were not yours. Now you love your freedom. Now you enjoy your freedom. Your independence from them. They have no plan, no strategy, and everyone around them they're recognizing is not the equivalent to you. It feels like 20 people around them could not even come close to providing the same amount of love and support and care that you provided them. And so they're recognizing this is all hidden. Maybe for some of them, it feels like this is so painful, it's hard for them to even acknowledge that they screwed up the relationship with the one person who cared about them, really cared about them. And now, instead of you chasing them, you have cut them out and you're loving yourself. You found your balance. You're no longer wounded, and they can no longer take advantage of your woundedness. You've clocked them. You've got their number. In the advice and outcome, we have the Hierophant in reverse. A broken contract. For some of you, this has been about a marriage, end of a marriage. Broken contract. What do we need to know about the Hierophant? I also get the feeling that this person thought that they were somehow the moral superiority over you. Somehow leader over you, over the relationship. They were sure in the past that you didn't have anything, that they diminished you. They really projected their own limitations onto you. So they never really could perceive you. And at the end, it looks like they couldn't see you at all. It was just what they couldn't have about themselves that they projected onto you. You were a scapegoat. And you're really wanting a marriage, a real happiness, a real celebration. Four of Wands. I think that's also the grief that this partner in the past is picking up on in this current energy, is that you are now, by loving yourself, by finding your balance, by finding your alignment, you are very attractive. Because you love yourself. Because you're balanced. You're no longer perceiving yourself in a small way. You know who and what to invest in. You have healthy boundaries. You go after what you desire. And so what I'm tuning into is this past person, this wasn't the relationship that you thought it was. But there is happiness after this. There is celebration. And for a lot of you, it looks like there's another relationship that you're preparing yourself for. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Holy guacamole. These are all the marriage happy cards. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. This wasn't the relationship you thought it was. It feels like it was this relationship, if you allow it, can show you who you'd prefer to be in a relationship. Holy cow. You're clearing the way for the relationship that you would prefer. for the marriage, for the celebration, for a partnership. Literal, instead of a partner who's lording over you, kind of hierarchy, they lead, they boss you around kind of thing. It's your job to center them. It feels like you're inviting in an equal partnership, very loving, someone who will oh my gosh, Eight of Wands world. This is fast moving. It feels like once you get clear about what you want, what you like, who you are, then you're pointing all your arrows in one direction, so it's very easy. There's no resistance. You know who you are, you know what you want, and you go in that direction. Stop focusing in the past. Stop focusing on distractions. It feels like pointing all your arrows towards what you prefer. And then things go very quickly. And the world is with accomplishments, achievements. Feels like you're ending something with achieving something you really wanted. It feels like on a soul level. You've really wanted belonging, not fitting in, belonging. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave the reading here. What amazing reading, very positive. Hope that's helpful. Have a great day. Bye.